radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm super excited to get into today's video because today is a different vibe. We are getting into Gemini for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Wherever you have the Gemini placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before you get started, check me out on my radio show every other Monday. It's live, completely free. We pull cards, listen to music. It's a vibe. Also, for your protection, the only place you can get a private reading from me is through Etsy, also in the description. My ONLY Insta is directly below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and other than that, we're going to get into your T Gemini. See what's going on with you guys. What's the word for Gemini? What are the messages for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? What are the messages for Gemini? Okay, make sure you're manifesting for your happiness. Also, make sure everything that you do is you-centric at this time. And make sure you're manifesting from a clear point of view. We have pure intention. I'm tapping into the energy of some Geminis who may have been having issues manifesting because it hasn't been with the purest of intentions. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely, manifest your heart's desires with pure intention and for the highest good of all. So tapping into this energy, this is a very layered energy. It kind of feels, for whatever reason, I'm hearing karma. Someone maybe someone wants reconciliation, first of all, and or someone wants to get someone else back, but because they've been in a low vibrational energy, they matched the low vibrational energy of the person who left because they were unhappy, they weren't getting what they wanted explorative things, whatever reason they left, they were in a low vibrational energy. They decided, okay, maybe I need a break, or I don't want this anymore. I'm tapping into an energy of a few Geminis that match that energy. Therefore, you balance the scale. So karma has played out and you've kind of made it so nothing new could come through. Because if you were to let them go and say, okay, I release you, you know, you have free will, you deserve love, you deserve happiness. And if it's outside of me, like if you didn't look at it from that very high vibe point of view, it's kind of like a seesaw, you know, now it's balanced because both of you are low vibe. So it's kind of just like you're, you know, getting actually further apart here. That was a very specific download. That wasn't for all Gemini, so it'll unfold. We'll get into it, but that's something I'm getting into. Regardless, make sure you're manifesting with pure intention so that you don't tip the scales of karma out of your favor, or so that you don't level the playing field so that you still don't get anything, even if it's not, you know, something negative. We have Tree Wisdom, which is so interesting because as long as I've used these cards, I've literally never pulled this one, and I've had these cards for like a year. Tree Wisdom, the tree dryad, will help you navigate through this current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. So through a vibration, through a wave. Interesting. I just heard theta waves, which I believe are waves that your, I don't know, shoot, I'm not a scientist, that your brain produces when you're sleeping. So you may be getting a dream, you may be getting a message through a dream soon, Gemini, but it's D-R-Y-A-D if you want to look up what that is. I'm going to look it up after this spread because I'm curious, but yeah, Tree Wisdom, also talking about getting grounded and getting messages in nature. Something about being in nature, the wind, the air, the elements, being exposed outside really will change your vibration. You really will get downloads, so maybe you want to go on a walk. We have Inner Child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to take time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. So make sure you're having fun, Gemini. Like, I feel like you guys have been going so hard trying to force something or try to make something happen, or just working really hard. But now is the time to add some play into there. You've worked hard enough and you've likely done your part, and that's probably what the tree wisdom is here for, because your ancestors, like, I'm getting very old wisdom energy, like your ancestors are coming in like, we got this. Your guides are coming in like, we've lived many lives and we've watched different souls just like yours live many lives. And they like, let them, I just heard Jesus take the wheel, like let them help you, or let things kind of play out. Make sure you're having fun. We have hope here, so there's definitely hope in your situation. Basically, I'm tapping into Geminis that want something really bad, and you feel like it's not going to come through. You've already decided that you've given up on it, and it's just like, hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So make sure you're doing your part. As above, so below, so within, so without, Gemini. If you're channeling loving energy into yourself, you're going to attract other people who also wish to do the same. So if you truly want, you know, like a loving connection or a new friend, or you know, people who care about you to invest more time in you, make sure you're also investing that time into yourself. And that's also like, you know, just purely leading by example as well. Like, people know how to treat you literally how you treat yourself. And I got that advice from a guy friend. I'm like crying to him about some BS I'm dealing with, and he's like, bruh, look how you treat yourself. You're showing them exactly what you expect and how to treat you, and you're surprised that they treat you exactly how you treat you. You don't give yourself any time or energy. All the focus is on them. So why, you know, they really read me down to the ground now that I think about it. Damn. But it was true. Yeah, we have the High Priestess in reverse and the King of Swords. So this is an energy of ignoring your own intuition and just trying to fight, force. And it's just like, you know, I feel like things are... Okay, first of all, for some of you, you already know the answer to, like, you've already been given an answer from the universe, and I don't feel like there's very much you can do about it, and you're ignoring that, trying to still find your own loophole, still find a way to make something work. That's a message I'm getting for some of you. And for some of you, Nine of Wands in reverse, Ace of Swords, the last thing to do is to fight for yourself. Channel that energy into yourself so that you can get that wish fulfillment, so that you can, you know, really get in your bag and be a magnet for what it is that you want. So I feel like you guys, I just heard like cheap way. Some of you guys are trying to manifest something that you need to take practical steps towards at this point. You got to balance spirituality and practicality. You can't just manifest something. I always say, if you want to be a millionaire, you got to at least buy a scratch off. Basically meaning you have to have some way, somehow the universe can bring this into you. And if you're just purely not in alignment, but you've done all the manifestation work, that's not going to work. And vice versa, you know? Let the universe know what you want. Make sure you're, you know, putting out what you want to come into you. You know, you can't be an absolute Scrooge, someone who's bitter and resentful, asking for a loving relationship with someone who's, you know, just a beacon of light. Come on. You know, they've got to be in alignment in some way. Or at least there has to be some sort of happy medium. Not to say you have to be perfect or the same type of person that you want to come towards you, the same type of opportunities or friends, but you do have to be in alignment. So Ace of Swords, there's a lot of aces here, so a lot of energy needing to be channeled into self, and that should be the focus right now. Seven of Wands in reverse. Put the manifestation stick down. Okay, put the magic stick down. Stop manifesting. You've done enough for now in terms of manifesting. Now it's time to actually get in alignment. So let's see what's going on in romance, Gemini. We have released baggage. This could be self-limiting beliefs. This could be, you know, releasing something that's irritating you, that's making you upset. This could be a person. Fun times with friends. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Channeling that energy into yourself, having some fun, Gemini, because you've been so hyper-focused on something for so long that you've almost taken this on as a part of your personality or as a part of your identity. It's like, I am someone who manifests this versus I am an individual who wants this. but I'm this person. I don't know. I feel like you guys are really wrapped up and really hyper focused when there's almost nothing you can do at this point. We have the Gone and Something Different card. So for some of you, to be honest, the universe is giving you signs and signals that someone is gone, or someone has ghosted you and they've gone to pursue something different, and you're blocking yourself from the true flow of love because you've already convinced yourself that you want someone that doesn't want the relationship or doesn't want you. And that's like, that'll never work. Or they have to go explore other things. Yeah, we have the Put a Ring on It card. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure being applied for a situation that doesn't have the ability to grow, at least at this time, or you're giving them all of the power. So it's like, they're like, well, you're not even loving you, so why would I? Or this is how you show love to you, so I'm going to show you love the same kind of way. I think this flipped when I did the spread before you, but I'll take it. We have chemistry. Let's see. Oof. Long-term relationship, too tough, and self-love, you guys. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's too tough to manifest this long-term relationship without channeling that love into yourself. It's just going to be too hard. You're not going to be able to do it. And it's like, yeah, this is validation for what you're feeling. It's not that you can't have what you want. It's just that the way that you're going about it is not the way that you're going to get it. And that's just period. So you're just kind of putting yourself in this perpetual hurt, trying to force something to get done your way. And you have to be way more flexible with this process, because I'm not getting a no. For some of you, I'm getting a no, to be honest, but you'll know if you got a no, because it was specifically a message from the universe that you had gotten, which was the no. But for some of you, we're getting that validation. We have chemistry here, and it's just like, okay, but Gemini, you got to do this the right way. We got the Four of Wands. I really didn't want to take that many. Let's see. Five of Cups and the Four of Wands. Four of Wands. So much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. And if you know traditional tarot, the Four of Wands typically does indicate some sort of relationship. It can also indicate a soulmate relationship. The Five of Water or the Five of Cups, focusing on the negative, things not turning out the way you anticipated, forgiveness of self or others. Everything happens for a reason. Look for the hidden blessings. Exactly. Yeah, the universe has really been trying to get you to stop focusing on something that's been irritating you at this point. It's not even making you happy to think about it. We have the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, the illusion of entrapment, a lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless, being afraid to take action, take responsibility for your life now. So the universe is saying, listen, the gate is right there. Sure, there's danger around you, but if you just take that blindfold off, you're not going to get hurt. And it's a false sense of entrapment. You've, decided that you can't get out of this situation or that you can't let go. And it's not about letting go. It's about channeling love into yourself. Don't even think about the other person at this point. The end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both, the opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction, a melodramatic reaction. So this is kind of like a lackluster ending to a cycle where it's just like, okay, I'm tired enough. I'm going to finally let go. So we got the King of Earth, the Knight of Air, and the Three of Earth. Three of Earth, do what you love, recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors, being paid well for your craft, working well with others, an excellent reputation. So honestly, you may even be ruining your reputation at this point. People may be looking at you like you're unhinged and crazy and nuts, because you're clearly obsessed with something. You've talked to everyone about it. You obsess about it. You think about it all the time. You seem to be, kind of spazzy or just you just kind of disturbed from this, and it's starting to also bleed into your life purpose realm, because it's like you may be neglecting your life purpose so you can put energy into this instead of saying, okay, how can I better myself to put myself in better alignment with this so that I can actually get this the proper way, etc. The Knight of Air, decisive, focus-driven, defensive, events that move forward with great speed, choose intellectual responses or challenges rather than emotional, sudden or unexpected changes, review your options carefully. So if you look at your options, you're going to see the outcomes of them. And if you focus on what you've been trying to do, it's just a lot of stress. Like if you focus on and look at what you've been trying to do, you're going to see where it's going to lead you. It's going to lead you to more of where you are now, or what you have now. So unless you want what you have now amplified, it's really time to kind of release. And if you're just dealing with a connection, make sure you're, giving that good push and pull. We have compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded, a great time of success, financial security and prosperity, the Midas touch, everything turning out beautifully, a supportive parent or spouse, a good person to work for. So you guys can easily put yourself in alignment with best case scenario. I actually remember, and this is a word for those of you who have watched this long, like you literally deserve to hear. I remember literally asking the divine, like, please just send me my divine masculine or divine feminine, like just send me my person. And instead, well, I did ask for divine masculine, but instead the universe invoked the divine masculine energy in me. And that put me in a position where I learned to work for myself, and I learned to build myself to the point where I didn't have to be thirsty after a divine masculine to complete me or to do things for me. I didn't have to want from something or someone else outside of me. Therefore, when different divine masculines entered my life, if they weren't the full package, I wouldn't surrender to them. If they weren't the full package, I wouldn't compromise what I truly wanted and needed out of a relationship for financial security or for emotional stability. I need all of it. I need the full picture. I need someone who's financially abundant. I need someone who's emotionally abundant, someone who's has all the qualities that I look for in a person. And because the divine will send you love in all forms when you ask for one thing, it's important to be open for it so you don't have to compromise, and then you will get literally better offers. So a word. But anyways, we have Oblivion and Avenoir. There's those. Avenoir, make peace with your past. And Oblivion, open your arms. Woo! Beautiful. That was your spread, Gemini. Check me out on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That's the only place you can get a read from me. Also, check me out every other Monday. I have a completely free live radio show. We pull cards, we listen to music. It's a vibe. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon as well. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, all sorts of stuff on there. And that was your spread, Gemini. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.